So, as we wind down for the night, I just wanted to speak a little bit from my heart as far as moms. Expectations of moms are just ridiculous. You can't do it all. And the sad part is that a lot of moms actually allow society to have these expectations over them that are just they set you up to fail. So, you know, I want to encourage you that if you're having a tough time right now, thinking, that you're just so stressed out, you're not being the best mom you can be, stop listening to the lies of the enemy. You know, you're a great mom. You're doing the best that you can with what you have. Nobody has perfect days every day. I still have rough days. We're all going to have those. It's not going to be perfect, and it's okay. That is okay. So, again, don't compare yourself. The only person that you should compare yourself to is you. And all you need to do is worry about being the best version of yourself that you can be, and you'll be just fine. Okay, so being a great mom doesn't mean that your kids are well behaved 24/7. Trust me. You can do everything right. You can be the most, biblical Christian mom, the best, most perfect, most patient, most everything mom. Those kids are still going to act a fool sometimes, I promise. It's just how it is. They're kids. There's going to be terrible twos or terrible ones in my case. So there's going to be the fours and fives, and then there's the teens. I mean, it's just there's going to be something, and that's okay. That's life. But they're kids. They're supposed to push the limits, try new things, explore, uh, think outside the box, cross that line, try to take a mile when you give them an inch. Guarantee you, we have done it and then some. So it's okay. And it's not your fault, okay? Things are going to happen. Life is going to happen. Don't beat yourself up over things that you cannot change or that have happened. Just simply try to be the best you can be and do better the next day. I found that it's so important whenever there's a situation where I am just, it was one of those days and I just really had my patience tested to the limit. If I was short or my voice was not at an octave that it should have been, I have really found that going to that child and talking about it with them, and if it was that you lost your temper, apologizing. We're not perfect. We're trying to teach them how to act and how to be and how to, love and be humble and forgive and give grace and all these things. But bottom line is, if you're going to talk the talk, you have to walk the walk. And that's just plain and simple. That is how they learn. They are a product of their environment. It is what it is. So be that example, in trying to train up a child in the way they should go, like scripture tells us to, we have to go that way as well. So I love when I am out in public and I am able to praise another mom or say, you're doing a great job, especially one that is flustered and trying not to lose her cool in public, because we've all been there. So I love when I see that and I can say, hey, you're doing a great job, or you know what, I hope you're having a great day, or your outfit is so cute. Something positive and uplifting can really change someone's day around, especially if they're having to deal with a difficult child and someone says that to you. Would that not make your day a million times better? And it's so much easier for you to deal with what that situation is presenting itself at the time. I know it would for me. So You're not responsible for your child's behavior, okay? You're not you're responsible for creating the atmosphere of them to choose right and wrong, but whenever they get in their moods, it's not your responsibility to always wind them out of it. We have got to teach our children how to be responsible for their own happiness, how to, at age appropriate levels, how to, entertain themselves or not always want mommy's attention because we have a million other things to do. And yes, they are important and yes, they are a priority. However, that's something that they have to learn, that they need to learn how to control their emotions, that we need to be setting an example of being able to tame our tongue and self control things whenever it is getting to that point. So, in hand with that, you know, don't base your mommy goodness off of the behavior of your children. And I've been guilty of this, in the past, and I slip up sometimes. Let's be real. You don't really feel like being nice and, fluffy with them when they just threw a World War III tantrum in the aisle of the grocery store because they couldn't have a juice box. You get it. I mean, those are those days when you just are like, really? Who are you? So I just want to encourage you that it is a feeling and it will pass. Try not to look at the child in that moment for their behavior, but remember their heart and remember in them being a child, they're having a difficult time. They're not trying to give you a difficult time. So if we can remember that and how we feel when they do that, sometimes in kid land, whenever we do something or the situation seems overwhelming to them, that is their only outlet. That is the only way that they know how to communicate sometimes. Okay, so all in all said and done, just don't be so hard on yourself. You're a great mom, okay? You're the one that takes care of them. You're the one that cooks. You're the one that stays awake when they're sick. You're mama bear. You protect them and you love them beyond anything. So just be kind to yourself, and sometimes in the heat of the moment, just laugh. All you can do is laugh sometimes, and it really does take the pressure off parenting in that moment. Sometimes we get so caught up in parenting that we forget to be a parent. So I hope that this helps someone, and be kind to yourself.